What's up, YouTube? So, I think last week I got a request to do a video about pretty much do ex-homosexuals make me sick being a homosexual myself. And I made a video beginning of this weekend past or something like that, saying no, I don't have a, I'm not, they don't make me sick. Like, really, they don't phase my life. Like, although I have my own opinion about it, just like they have their own opinion about what I'm doing, I have my opinion about it. I'm not going to get angry about it because that's their life. It's not my life. Just like, that would be just like me voicing my opinion about being a lesbian and a straight person being like, well, no, you're not supposed to do that because you're supposed to be a lesbian, or a lesbian telling me I'm not supposed to do that. That's like, whatever, you know? But I do have my opinions about them. Like, my thing is, I have watched a few videos about ex-homosexuals since I got the topic request, and my thing is the fact that they all try to use religion as a means of getting out of the lifestyle. I mean, like I said in the other video, I believe in God. I have a personal relationship with God. I don't feel like me being a lesbian is going to send me to hell, and that's just my opinion. Like, that's what's in me. That's not what's in them. Like, okay, if you feel like you were a lesbian in the beginning and God told you something, that's fine. Go ahead. And, I mean, do that. Like, I'm not going to do that because I feel like I'm genuinely a lesbian. I could never imagine myself with a male. I could never imagine myself dressing any different than I do now. And I could never imagine myself changing who I truly am because of someone else's opinion or because of something that someone else wants to tell me about this certain religion that pretty much they don't know anything about the religion. Like, if you ask most of these Christians out here like serious questions about the Bible or about what God said, they won't know, because what they do is they take the word of other people instead of going and finding it themselves. And so, like I told you, I'm not religious. I don't have a religion. I don't go to church. But I do have a personal relationship with God. I don't necessarily believe in the Bible. I believe that people take the Bible too literally. And that's when I don't even ask people anymore, like, oh, where does it say gays are going to hell in the Bible? I don't ask that because they show you this irrelevant scripture that has nothing to do. And then it's so many different versions of the Bible. It's so many different he say, she say, this happened. Oh, some people are like, oh, they left some books out of the Bible. Oh, it was written by man. Oh, this, oh, that. And then other people are like, well, this is what God said and he wants it to be this. But my thing is, if God didn't want me to be this way, and I mean, when I was younger, I was confused more about it. Like, I was conflicted about the religious aspect of my life as far as being a lesbian. And I was confused and conflicted. So I used to pray. I used to pray to God. I used to go to church every day, more than once a day, when I first came out. So I used to when I came out, I was in church every day. Every day. I grew up with both parents, never been molested, never been raped. I didn't have a boyfriend in order to have him have done something wrong to me in order to become a lesbian. Like, none of those factors that a lot of straight people or a lot of Christians throw out there, none of those factors led up to me being gay. Never raped, never molested, both parents in the home, love and support system. I mean, it was nothing that you can say to me was a contributing factor in me becoming a lesbian. Like, that's who I am, that's who I'm going to be. And I feel like the ex-lesbians are, once again, people who were not lesbians in the first place. Who, like, I watched one female's video. She said things in her past led up to her being a lesbian. Like, that's not a lesbian. That's not what a lesbian is. And these people that do make us look bad, and they make it hard for us, because now everybody's looking like, oh, this lesbian changed. Why can't you change? Because that wasn't a lesbian in the first place. They don't know. And they say, she said, what did she say? Something to the extent of, shit, I forgot. Excuse my language. But she said something to the extent of the lifestyle. She was brought out of the lifestyle, this and that. And I'm saying, like, if you are not truly a lesbian, your testimony kind of is null and void, because you were never truly a lesbian. Like I'm saying, you know what the lifestyle is like, but you don't know what it's like, emotionally and truly mentally, to be